every time I play that tune, it gives me goosebumps all over. Yes. It's so lovely, isn't it? It gives me a real lift. And to hear your glorious soprano voice. It's always a joy and a pleasure to play. Always looking forward to coming to the studio here. It gives me a lift for the day. It really does. Thank you. And this is our soprano singer, Lyudmila Alekseevna, and my name is Peter Palmer. I play the piano.
Yes. This is my most beautiful third song. I was studying on the violin for many years, 15 or so, and you can never play it as perfect because I'm not that good with vibrating the notes. And in the beginning I used to read only music and I didn't focus on lyrics. Then I went to the choir for a little while, and then I look at the same song and I can see lyrics. And of course they're always on Latin, but then when I look more careful I discovered the second line was on English. I was like, wow, I never saw that before. So I said to myself, wow, why not just sing it?
Oh, so you're involved with the choir and then you discovered it.
Yeah, just like for a month or so. Exactly.
Yes, good.
So, you know, depending on your level of education, how you can see music. And before I played for years, I never really even care what lyrics would be because I focus on violin, only care where the note and how I'm using my bow. And it's already difficult enough without worrying about lyrics.
Yes.
But when you start singing, you need to be like a lawyer. You have to focus on every single letter, every single word. You need to make sure there's a meaning, there's accuracy, there's correct pronunciation, and that has to also match with the piano beat, and also piano can vary, so you have to be flexible sometimes, and sometimes you have to, especially like with Peter, and sometimes you have to just let your idea go and focus on what he does and find compromising in music in order to achieve beautiful harmony.
Yes. So my job is just to follow along where you are.
Yes.
And I'm flexible, and when you
And me too.
I'll just
so
stop
we're very
and then
flexible, we're like raters, and we listen to who does what, and we focus on to achieving the best harmony in every sound, in every basically musical second of that song.
And for those who don't know,
So it's amazing, just so much fun. So before we start the song, we don't really know what it's going to be like, and we don't even know what kind of presentation. Peter got to twist a couple of things, and so I have to be considerate. And sometimes I think I'm going to sing, but I have to wait longer because he maybe feel like improvising longer, you know. So I have to be very sensitive. And like when we work together, it's a different thing. It's not like you're just standing by yourself singing what you want, and you can breathe as much as you like. And here with music, the beat is always going. And because I stretch the note too long and very often I vibrate it, I compromise on my breathing space. So it means I'm vibrating while I should be breathing, correct? So to make it more beautiful. And then what happens if you would not give me a breath, I'll be crashed on the next line, and I get crashed on the next one. So we did that many times for a couple of years, and I was getting really tired, you know, because I never have enough breath through the song. And when I lay lyrics in the song, very often I don't consider my breath. I only hear the music and I think, wow, that lyrics will go there very good. And I very often put as much as I can on the song, and I don't consider how I'm going to sing it without breathing. So, and now I have to be, you know, a bit more educated how I put lyrics. That I have to allow myself space, otherwise it becomes really hard.
For
Classical music.
For those who don't know about all the arpeggios, that's accompaniment part, J.S. Bach, Ave Maria. Well, I just regard all those and just play the chords, because when you see the music, the chords are in your head, and yeah, you know, that comes with time.
Yes.
And you can see D diminished, B diminished, or anything like that, and just play it and just suit Lyudmila's voice, and that makes it more flexible. Instead of being during into this.
And I'm very grateful because when I sing all these very sensitive notes, you know, my hearing becomes more and more sensitive. And when I hear these big notes like a dirty beat inside of my beautiful voice, it creates not a harmony, and it's very difficult for me to always hear that beat going through my beautiful soprano voice. So for me it's quite actually annoying, especially when you do the long song and you feel like you get disturbed by that beat in a song. That's why we know, all of us, that conductors used to teach me, because I record brass orchestra, I do filming a lot with musicians, and he always said, when soprano sings, first give them breathing space, don't rush them. It means let them to sing as long as they want that long note, and then give them a big, good quality breath, or even two sometimes. And then another thing they said, minimize 40. So it means if orchestra goes really loud, they have to minimize the sound to 40 down, not to overpower soprano. Soprano can be trumpet, it can be flute, it can be any other instrument, not necessarily only the voice. And therefore soprano find it comfortable to sing with the orchestra, so they don't feel overpowered. Because I had many sopranos used to say, singers, when I sing with orchestra I can hardly hear my voice, I don't know what it looked like. You know, and can you imagine when you have sensitive hearing, when you're a soprano singer, the orchestra working on top of your head, boom, 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 boom. You know, that is quite actually very difficult on the lady who sings a song. Therefore, orchestra must minimize, and as you can see, more professional orchestras, they're always cushioning soprano, just gentle, gentle, and soprano goes there with no limit, basically. Yes, so it's a great honor for me to sing for you, for the whole world. I never did in my life. I was just studying violin and piano all my life and teaching, you know. And now all of a sudden I have to sing, and I was like, wow, I don't know how to sing. And actually I do know how to sing.
And that's a little surprise coming up soon.
Exactly.
I don't want to let the cat on the bag,
No.
but I'll let you share.
No. So anyway, we're sending you lots of love. And today we having celebration. We have for 1 year YouTube channel going. We record many most beautiful songs, and they're very high resolution. The sound, of course, not as good on YouTube as original recording, as you know. Therefore, you can always have CDs from us. We have CDs in abundance. We probably record 35 CDs of our beautiful musical compositions with Peter Palmer. We improvise a lot on Moonlight Sonata. We record many different adagios with different improvisations. So basically what you see on YouTube is not exactly everything, it's only just few songs, but even though it's still a lot. So I'm looking forward to make DVDs, you know, musical DVDs, because at the moment we had lots of audios DVDs, but now we have to do you know, musical ones. And so you can enjoy it on a big screen, and you don't need to use data for listening our songs, which is another thing, because if you always pay for data while you listen to a song, obviously you won't have time to enjoy every song, correct? Or data will run out.
Correct, yes.
But when you purchase CD, you can listen to it forever, until it gets scratched.
Yes, so we must, until next time on the YouTube channel, we're looking
I'll
forward
show
to
you
seeing
some CDs, because they're here right now on the piano.
CDs. Right. Okay, I'll go
Because it's-
now. And
No,
I'll
you're
leave
not
you.
going, because you're going to hold them.
I'll hold them.
So we have CD called Swan Lake. We did most beautiful Christmas album called Christ is Born. Most beautiful CD, Keep Your Heart Pure. Antidote 2021, I Bless the Day I Found You. Moonlight Sonata. Mother, Thank You for Your Love. I composed this beautiful song for all the mothers in the world, you know. And we had Antidote Breeze.
Whew.
More compositions with Moonlight Sonata. There's a huge amount of improvisations, again Christmas, and CD called Shine, a CD called Paradise, and Remember That I Love You. So originally we wanted to call all our CDs Antidote. It means this music's supposed to comfort people's hearts when people may be stressed or going through difficulties. So our music meant to be to help people through difficulties. I always wanted to compose a song for teenagers, you know, to encourage them. You know, not to do silly things like sometimes they do, you know, they commit suicide. And I always wanted to design a song that if teenagers would hear it, they would want to live and they would have motivation, and nobody can make them upset from then on. So therefore, all my music, I believe, is building up music for the strength for the souls to persevere through difficult moments, who go through difficult challenges, or maybe they're ill with cancer, let's say, and they may be struggling and they're lonely, especially our music for lonely people, to comfort them, because very often lonely people in the rest homes and they're laying on a bed and basically, you know, no music there, no nothing, and no comfort.
Yeah.
So therefore, music meant to comfort all people around the world, and for just normal people who love classical music.
Well, that's just
Like me. I'm very picky when it comes to classical music. I buy a CD, I just skip, I don't like that song, I don't like this song. I get 1 or 2 songs on the CD. In this CD is the most magnificent thing happened. I like every song on my CD. So the songs here are carefully selected by me. I chose myself every single song which goes on the CD. And when I listen to my CD when I drive in the car, I never skip on my CD because I love every bit. And I was thinking, how did I sing that note? It's amazing how I sing that. Oh my goodness, how beautiful he plays the piano. Oh, he just hopping it there. It's just so amazing. And when I drive the car, I can just enjoy it. And if you're stuck in the traffic, as you know, with a music like that, you would not care about the traffic. You'll be enjoying listening to music, and then all of a sudden traffic gone. You think, I wish I was stuck in the traffic a little bit longer. So enjoy our music. It's absolutely awesome, and
Yes.
you can see it on YouTube. And
Until next time.